Hello, my name is Victoria, and my classmates and I have been studying how the different body systems work together for common functions. But I question, do the body systems really work together, or is the teacher just telling us this? So I decided to come up with an experiment that would show that human body systems really do work together. So my research question was, does the functioning of the musculoskeletal system affect the functioning of the circulatory system? To give some background information, I found that the functions of the musculoskeletal system protect the vital organs, therefore movement, structure, support. They form red blood cells in the long bones. The muscular system assists with the production of body heat. When the muscles contract, it produces heat, and then also the cartilage in our skeletal system works as a shock absorption. So when we jump up and down, rather than our bones breaking away, the cartilage provides a cushion. Here's a video that will help you to understand a little bit more about the musculoskeletal system.
One of us has more than 600 muscles. Who do you think it is?
Pick me. Isn't it obvious?
No, me. I'm a lean, mean, muscular machine.
Actually, all three of us have more than 600 muscles in our bodies.
You must be joking.
So, you mean no matter how muscular somebody looks on the outside, we all have the same muscles on the inside?
Yep, these muscles keep our bodies working and let us pick up a backpack, ride a bike, or even just smile at a friend. And the muscles that you usually think of as muscles aren't the only ones you have.
My head is spinning. Where did these kids get this stuff?
On the internet. Where else?
Actually, books in school aren't bad places to learn this stuff either. People actually have three types of muscles: smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and skeletal muscle. Let me start with smooth muscle. Smooth muscles are also called involuntary. That means they work even if you're not trying.
Oh, right. Like this example of an involuntary muscle at work. Just kidding.
Ew! You are so gross. But in this case, you happen to be right. When a person throws up, the smooth muscles in the stomach are at work. The muscles push food out of the stomach, up through the esophagus, and out the mouth.
I threw up once when I ate raw eggs for breakfast. No good.
Right. Smooth muscles are found inside the walls of the stomach, intestines, and other hollow organs, like the bladder. Smooth muscle sits between the wall's outer covering and inner lining.
Like the meat inside a sandwich.
You got it. The smooth muscle layer in the wall helps keep things moving through the organ, like food to your intestines as it's being digested.
I'm glad we have smooth muscles in our bladders. Some of them keep us from peeing before we're in the bathroom.
Now that you mention it, is there a men's room nearby?
Back to the subject. Another kind of muscle works without you even trying. It's cardiac muscle.
In other words, your heart.
Very good. You might be interested to know the heart muscle is also called the myocardium. Myocardium. It contracts and relaxes to pump blood through the rest of your body.
All right already. I have smooth muscles. I have cardiac muscles. So what are all these beautiful muscles?
You mean your skeletal muscles. They're my favorite ones too.
May I continue? Skeletal muscles are also called voluntary muscles. Unlike involuntary muscles, you decide when and how to move these. They don't move unless you make them move, and they're attached to your bones by tendons.
So all together, bones, tendons, and muscles make your body powerful, right?
Exactly.
Power. Now we are talking.
I bet you don't know how muscles get the message to move whenever you want them to.
Bet you I do. The voluntary muscles are controlled by the parts of the brain known as the cerebral motor cortex and the cerebellum.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, but it's easy to understand. It works like this. When you decide to move, the motor cortex sends an electrical signal through the spinal cord and peripheral nerves to the muscles, causing them to contract. The cerebellum coordinates the muscle movements ordered by the motor cortex. Sensors in the muscles and joints send messages back to the cerebellum, and the result is smooth, coordinated motion.
Okay. Let me tell him what happens inside when I make a muscle. I remember this part from health class.
Take it away.
Muscles move body parts by contracting and then relaxing. But they can't do it alone. They work in pairs called flexors and extensors. The bicep muscle, a flexor, in the front of your upper arm contracts to bend a limb at a joint, while the extensor relaxes. And the triceps muscle, an extensor in the back of your upper arm, contracts to extend or straighten the elbow. So now you know about biceps and triceps, but there are tons more.
And each one is a special little friend.
Sure, little friends. For example, your deltoid muscles help you move your shoulders.
My deltoids are fabulous.
Pectoralis muscles are found on each side of your upper chest. You can call them pectorals or pecs.
My pecs are fabulous.
Your quadriceps are in your thighs.
My quads are fabulous.
And let's not forget the gluteus maximus. These muscles they sit under your,
Here we go again. You are so second grade.
My gluteus maximus, that's my name, Maximus. Wherever these gluteus maximus muscles are, mine are fabulous.
the gluteus maximus is in your rear end.
What? My what? Oh, you have embarrassed Maximus. Can we talk about something else?
Yeah, let's talk about how to make our muscles stronger.
Kids don't need to lift weights. We just need to eat healthy foods and play. You know, like run around, ride our bikes, and just have fun.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
So, I don't need to lift all these weights all the time to have a healthy body?
Nope.
Maximus, are you okay?
Oh, my muscles. My aching muscles.
Hey, now that you know a lot more about muscles, which ones are sore? Your deltoids? Your pectorals? Your quadriceps?
I think all of them.
Moving on to the circulatory system, its functions are to transport oxygen, deliver glucose and other nutrients to the cells of the body, collect carbon dioxide and other waste products from the cells for excretion, and protect the body from disease by transporting white blood cells throughout the body. Here's a video to help you to understand some of the functions of the circulatory system a little bit better.
The circulatory system is responsible for transporting blood, hormones, water, oxygen, and other nutrients to and from virtually all cells throughout the body. It also carries away carbon dioxide and other waste materials produced by cells. The circulatory system is made up of the heart, blood, and blood vessels, which include arteries, veins, and capillaries. Now let's look at the path of blood through the body. First, oxygen is absorbed in the lungs, where it enters the bloodstream and goes to the heart, which pumps it into arteries. Arteries then take the oxygenated blood to organs and tissues, where they merge into capillaries. Many capillaries enter tissue to form a capillary bed. The oxygenated blood drops off its nutrients and collects waste materials such as carbon dioxide. This deoxygenated blood continues through the capillary, which merge into veins. The veins then take the blood to the heart, which pumps it back to the lungs, where it can get oxygenated again. And that be the basics of the circulatory system.
Next, the hypothesis for my experiment was if students do increasing numbers of jumping jacks, then their pulse or heartbeats per minute will increase because the functioning of the musculoskeletal system affects the functioning of the circulatory system. My variables were as follows. My independent variables, the number of jumping jacks. My dependent variables, the heartbeats per minute. And my constant was, of course, the subject that was being tested. As far as our procedures, I just had the student to start from rest each time, doing increasing numbers of jumping jacks and recording their heartbeats per minute after they finish. We started from rest, then 20 jumping jacks, then 40, 60, 80, and 100, being sure to record the heartbeats per minute on a data chart after each. This is what the data collection looked like. So as the number of jumping jacks increase, the heartbeats per minute increase as well. Also, I noticed that the breaths that the subject took per minute increased, got heavier, deeper, and also was accompanied by sweating. In my results, you can see in a bar graph that as the number of jumping jacks increased, so did the heartbeats per minute. In conclusion, we discovered that the increased use of the musculoskeletal system in a limited period of time results in an increased heart rate. The heart is most likely beating faster to transport more oxygen to the muscle cells because they use the oxygen at a faster rate when they are moving more. Our hypothesis was correct. If students do increasing numbers of jumping jacks, then their pulse or heartbeats per minute will increase because the functioning of the musculoskeletal system affects the functioning of the circulatory system. All in all, exercising more stimulates the heart and blood vessels. Because we discovered that exercise stimulates the heart, small amounts of exercise regularly are important to keep the heart strong. Muscles degenerate when they are not being used. The heart is an involuntary muscle, meaning we cannot make it work harder or more efficiently just by thinking about it. Increasing the movement of our musculoskeletal system or exercising is an indirect way of exercising the heart as well. So now, I would like to challenge you and my classmates as well. We want you to engage in some activities that increase your heart rate for a minimum of 1 hour per day, even on the weekend. So that includes Saturdays and Sundays. When you do your exercise, make sure you involve your parents or your siblings or friends or other family members. We encourage you to post videos or pictures of your activities on your or your parents' social media pages and use the tag Move Your Body Challenge. Make sure you mention your friends. Challenge at least 3 friends per post. You can use Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Vine, and Instagram, just name a few. So make sure you get active, have some fun, and exercise, even if it's just jumping jacks for at least 1 hour per day.